Danganronpa.
That's right, baby, I'm back! Woo, yeah, baby! That's what we're waiting for! This is what it's all about! Woo! Now again, for anyone watching it, sorry for not doing shit for... Oh god, almost 2 months. A little downsides there and there, but now I'm all good. And I had to recap myself a little with Dangan too. From what, and yeah, big murder happened, so gotta solve. Yeah, it's been that long. Got myself some Mississippi. Ah, all good. Alright. Oh yeah, enjoy NAS. Have fun. Let's get back into this. Oh god. Oh. And now I'm back to sad. Clues. Okay, clues. There we go. Monokuma file. And so go home. To do. Music out. Okay. Step venue, candle. I'll just talk to everyone, I guess. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
What the oh shit. If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge, as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. It's blood. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed not far from there.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? I don't know, man. Seems a bit sus. Alright. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise the lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we used this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason they would have inconvenienced them?
So you help?
My boy Gundam. I see. So you noticed too, fiend. No, huh? Noticed? So you did notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed something about that apparent item? Look at the baton lighting. Is that a rug? You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So, you finally noticed. But I can't really see from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time, man.
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark daggers of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hog, Jump P. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster lunged itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. What the fuck? Started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. What is this? And then the paper floated downwards. That was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold, the power of fucking hell, of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow.
Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with the paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper. Though it does not need any special spells, it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was
It
close.
appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Unnatural. Fuck. Ugh. Oh yeah, sorry if I just randomly coughed, chat. I got bad cold. Oh goodness. Gotta love it. I feel like Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head while she was hanging from the ceiling. I don't know why the killer covered Ibuki's face with a hemp bag, but there's a Monomi decal on the fabric. This isn't just a normal hemp bag. What's this? This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater? Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit? Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things a little. Why the fuck would they... That's a good sus. Did I go? There's a dart that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. Gotta love the music. Wait a second. Let me just check a room. Let's see. Lol. Okay. Oh shit, it's Nagito. Nagito? Did you come here to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko? That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. Ugh, you always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Aw, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
But,
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
man,
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped, I guess. I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Oh boy. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front of fucking side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn. What does this mean? I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should head back to the What? Okay. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there's also other instruments and machines that I've never seen before. You don't know what's a banjo? Ukulele? What? But they don't look like they pertain to the case. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It looks like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Compared to last time, it feels like there's less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Goodness. I think that's all. Alright, with this we might be close to finished investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure to get those autopsy results from her. Where is she? Oh, there she is. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goals. Oh. Thanks, game, for teaching me something new. God bless you. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. What the fuck is that even?
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie? What movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Love Gundam. It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second. Why are you all talking about an imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried there's gonna be another victim? It's Monokuma, baby. Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people got killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same black ant can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yeah.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the black ant would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh? So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I will make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't
Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brain. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. What the fuck? I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
It means powerlessness.
it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my...
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation what is?
Good instincts.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see, Nagito mentioned something like that before. Are you kidding me? Then it can't be helped, I guess. I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater.
you...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the classroom. I'll definitely give it all I can. Whatever. Oh, fuck. There's a pet mechanic. Oh, fuck. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, it's like... What the hell? What's wrong with the... What's with the green outline? I'll go to the movie first. I am very bothered by that green thing for some of the... Still, gotta love that music.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
I see. Then you really should watch the movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what's... If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. Oh, I miss the comedy. You were so devoted to being a tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Oh, why? No reason, I just think of it as a protective charm. What? I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparation. So, what is...
No!
hold on. I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush. Don't rush.
Are you sure?
Hasty boys gets hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know. You can't hate me all you want.
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. You paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Poor boy.
I don't.
Oh my
believe
god.
it.
You came all this way not to watch it? Your tsundere knows no bounds. It's just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I may be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world. You definitely weren't called that.
Hey,
It's about time you showed your dear side. You know, come on, liven yourself up a little. So, wait a bit, okay? I love Monaco. Okay, I guess That reminds me of that item should be on top of that counter. This one looks like a tote bag made out of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it. Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one person can have it. If that tote bag is gone, that means...
what's this?
Well there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Oh, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that I'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing that pisses me off. What the?
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please head to the theater right away.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This is exciting! Exciting! Boink. Oh, off I go. Washed up streamer. I only have a Coke can. Leave me alone. My ears. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From that title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alright, ladies and gents, let's enjoy this magnum opus.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Oh, they're actually...
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
What the fuck? What? You can't game. You just can't say what?
and was whisked away to Monami's country.
Uh-oh.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way,
Oh,
he met
shit.
a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
That's fucking gay. That's fucking gay.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
I forgot the
He
humor.
also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Oh god.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
That was the single greatest thing I've ever watched. It's, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oscar tier. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues for one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Goodbye. Jumae wants to kill. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death was by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
but
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it now. But I'm not sure if that's even true. That was the single greatest section in the whole game. I gotta go to the motel, right? It's the boys. Okay. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster just to ask someone. I'll ask Gundam.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
What the? Open the door into the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder how this guy talked. This guy talked to his parents and teachers. I'll ask Free, Gangsta Baby.
Damn right.
Hey Ajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as where I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton line. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, we met up with Mikan and me. And we went back to the music venue. At the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall. Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see. So Kazuchi and not Soda and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Fuyiko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and we broke down the door, right? So obviously there are those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said, Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the hotel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know that in advance, what I'd have to do to end up like that. Oh god. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna go make some tea right now. Text. No. Wait. What the I forgot all my shit. Alright, be right back. Back, got the tea, got everything. I'm doing Gucci. Let's do this shit. Looks like it's locked, but... Wait, fuck. The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this... It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should... motherfucking go inside. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Sway baby G. Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean?
No.
What the Okay. This bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. What else? God, there's barely... There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone could use this. Guess I'll ask Sonia. The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in their room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps...
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. What the? Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiro was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro. That Mahiro kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps...
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it. Especially since Mahiro... Wait a second. Back. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Uh-oh.
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Uh-oh. Seems a little sus.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in to your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in to our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. I can feel it. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that anyone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Off we go to the... Where was it again? Hospital, yeah. Also, gamers, I got a bunch of heart-shaped chocolates. Wait, what flavors are these? Oh, it's milk. Oh, come on, bro. Bro, what the hell, boy? I'm gonna say this. Dark chocolate is superior in every way than milk. The taste? But so much better. So much better. Oh. Yo, it's Soda, my boy. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Did you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, the surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. That video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. I just noticed, it's a fucking PSP. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera's unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime,
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But but why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using a candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a step ladder on the floor. And right away, oh god, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp back on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was discovered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the step ladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know who the person wearing the hemp back was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that be she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. So... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Ow. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room. But why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? I also might be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Oh yeah, chats. We need a new waifu. After well, let's max out Chiaki next. Alright, then I guess we go through to the other side.
Now then.
Phew, I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you want. No thanks. She was unbearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyways, why are you here?
Hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but... Hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Oh. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo.
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I'll just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else is wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Oh, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Guess we go in one by one. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. It should look some... Right. Game, what do you mean? What more do you want from me? I should look... That is totally bollocks. What the fuck? Alright. I sort of missed this movement from the first game of the claustrophobia. I kind of don't like the new movement system. Oh well. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. But what's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the lights. What? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Aw, bummer. Troll. Chiaki fucking tries to make Hajime gorge his eyes out. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference rooms are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light. And it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Gamers, rise up. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move to a different place. You know what it is? You already know who it is.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Yeah.
The class trial's gonna start, you know.
Oh shit.
So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place again. But now is not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoku became victims in order to find the truth. The only things I can do is go. Let's break them. What a well-designed game. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. How many chocolate pieces? Oh god, there's a lot. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brains. My brain works just fine. Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So you've come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Bro. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey, hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about it?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing a poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Oh boy.
Fun.
It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
Jeez, how troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our two fallen comrades. Oh god, it's Nicky. Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later. Right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already. Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but...
I'm gonna do
Hey,
it!
what are you whining about? Hurry and get this over with already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back.
Jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Monami all that much. She's just saying stupid things and it'll make us even more confused. Maybe we should just shut her up for good. That's my boy.
Hey,
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward, and then we need to end this once and for all. Kyoko, it must be my fault after all.
Well,
Then I must learn the truth behind this murder, most foul. Now then, let us proceed. I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash. Oh god, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait, 8. I'm totally good at counting. Roar. That was my best. Holy shit, them graphics! We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouette keeps getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And off we go. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, spaghetti-o. The elevator began to its deep descent as... Oh, it's so empty. God damn. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured out from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No, no.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. Ah, shit. Here we go again. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of... Aww. I got the big waifu dead. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hyoko's Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. Amen, she's dead. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiro's death. The person who killed those 2 is among... Oh. I definitely can't believe it. Well, whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake, for our friend's sake, for Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. Let's go! Monkey brain. And so, the curtain to the 3rd... Wait a second. Let us continue, folk. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Oh boy. Let's see, fuck. Skills, we need skills. Holy shit, we have so much. Share, get. I think I should have bought more. 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 I have so much skill points. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Increases 6. Bruh. Alright. Unless I can I? Oh, I can buy still. Thank God. Moon Assault. Increases turning power. Increases max speed. Sure. Mood Maker. Easier to allows you to lock on to 2 statements at once. Alright. Okay, at least I got an extra skill. Alright. Handbook. File. Strange. I'll know when I know who the killer could be, because right now I don't have a suspect. Well, maybe it's Nagito, but I don't fucking know. He's the little sicko e-boy. A little quirky. A little sussy baka. Anyway, difficult. Let us start.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Yay.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
You get the dead.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
Yay.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out.
You am stupid.
You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
God, just.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Oh, Dios mío.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms.
Oh, really, Hajime? Oh, really?
We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder. Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
Jesus Christ, Nagito.
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel. Why the motel? Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Oh, god damn it.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling, so I immediately led them to the music venue.
I wish I had my old setup for making tea. Oh well, what can you do to a poor boy?
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
Oh no, what a shame. Anyway.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Very insightful.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Don't you fucking start with me, you little shit. Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body...
Uh-oh. What the...
Then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Oh, you want to play? You want to play? Let's play.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Fuck you.
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
It's just as Kazuki said, Nagito's the type of guy who will only just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Oh shit. Let's go.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility.
Oh, come on.
After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
No, I only watched them. Wait. No, I only watched the movie afterwards. I'm not the killer, just be a con.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all,
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
My big brain is finally coming through.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Fuck you.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec! You're the one who brought this up in the first place!
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Nagito.
It also provides a good warm-up.
Excuse me, what?
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway. Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
Oh god, that was
If
blunt.
Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Fucking hell. No more chalky milk.
Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
Wait a second. I have a sneaking... A strange glob was stuck in between... Wait, this plus... Oh, my Giga Brain! My Giga Brain! Oh, they use the heat to stick it together so it's stuck. My knowledge knows no bounds. Make me a detective now.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis.
Then you acting
Chiaki,
that?
Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Oh boy.
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuihiko was obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Let's see.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door?
With the fucking thingamajig.
That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together.
It's the glob. It's the fucking.
And suddenly appeared.
No.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
No. Oh, that's wrong.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying.
How did they lock the door?
Oh,
That door
come
should
on.
not have...
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broke...
You can use that as a... By doing
glob,
that,
it's the
waited
glob.
till we and suddenly...
So they look like they...
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Alright.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside...
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
My theory just... Gigabyte.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Uh-huh.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
I don't fucking know. It wasn't rubber at all. It was... just glue.
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
What the fuck?
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
Oh, Jackie was one of those Giga Chats that ate glue sticks.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
Because of the AC.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
Maybe it was Gorilla Glue.
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Lol.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Shut up.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
Excuse me, what?
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Oh, it's the wallpaper, right?
That's right, but just what is this scrap?
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy. Yeah. Oh. But it's that wallpaper from that room. That scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now, I should be able to figure out what it is. Hangman Scabbard! It's wallpaper. Wall. Yes. Uh-huh, yeah. That seals the deal. Let's go. Wait. Could have done that the entire time? Oh wait, fuck. Go. Wall. Okay. Oh. Oh fuck. Wall. Okay. Fucking hell, there's so much. Fuck. It's another big. Ow. Paper. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me an arc. Give me a sign from God. I did it.
I got it!
That was surprisingly harder than I remember. Holy shit.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper...
Knew it.
See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Good. Stop talking. Stop screaming. Stop screaming.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
That scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give it this a try. What? Wait. Is it this? Oh, it is. Let's go. Oh. Much better. I forgot I can just use WASD. Ah, son of a bit. Question 1. Where did Hyoko's body suddenly appear? It was hit. Oh, the adrenaline. This is next. Question 2. What did the killer use to hide their body? Wallpaper? Oh, bullshit. What? Bullshit. Swiggity, swiggity, swig. I love the fucking music. Oh, it jumps automatically. It's kind of boring. Question 3. How did the killer hide her body? Oh, the wallpaper! They used the wallpaper to hide it first. Let's go.
It's all coming together.
I did it. I just suck at the controls.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
Oh my god.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
Oh my gosh.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that killer.
Uh-huh. My big brain back at it again.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Before.
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Oh boy, Monami, I sure can't wait.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Not that movie, not that movie.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
What?
I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the first two victims in that movie. To mix up the killing. Scarecrow died first, then.
I see!
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Not that.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Let me explain it in a language you can understand. Why say no, Angel?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hyoko was killed. That would mean Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hyoko was killed.
Why are we talking so much about feet?
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Babunga.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
The fucking hamsters.
You're one to talk.
Anyways, if this it's continuous, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's state when Hyoko is killed. Alright, let's see.
When Hiyoko died,
Wait, what is this? Blood on the slopes. Oh!
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Wait.
Even any footprints at the crime scene?
It was the fucking...
Maybe her
Wait.
feet...
Blood. I just remembered. She stepped on that. I'm smart.
That she was like sitting, so instead there'd be...
Weak. It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Oh wait. I should have listened to that dialogue.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet...
I am telling you to...
Did you see her walk?
If her feet were, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Got it.
I agree with that.
Sometimes my intelligence...
Just as Sonia
Enough
said,
of...
Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
Does that mean Ibuki done it?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Holy shit, he countered.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
You want to play? Let's play.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
Classic Gundam.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in
Hajime's fucking face.
However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
The fucking smile. Oh, it's the sword thing. Okay.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never...
Wait.
Just about what did you see a nice nightmare?
Despite his exaggerated protest, I feel like I've already seen an opening to count. Wait, he said blood.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko?
It's this, right?
Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Gotcha.
Allow me to cut through those words.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Yeah.
Don't say such foolish things! You don't have proof of that at all!
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Okay, I'm suspecting Mika because she said several things in a row that makes her sus. Now this.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
Oh.
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
Maybe the only one who knew how to do that was you.
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Yeah, poo-poo head.
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
Dun dun dun.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive!
Oh?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
Wait, how the fuck do you fake a hanging?
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime
How
scene.
the fuck can you...
She hanged herself, remember? There's no...
And
Oh wait, fuck.
if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means... there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
I really want to give Nagito a good punch.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
Gundam?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
Gundam?
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Uh-huh.
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Let's go. Where's the ticket?
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Me too.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease,
Oh, fuck.
if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
No, that's wrong. I have one. That
We
was
can exclude
from...
the sick people like me and Akane.
And what about the...
Right before the... I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Still, Makoto had the better. No, that's wrong.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Dun dun dun.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Uh-oh.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Very subtle. Very subtle.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I love him or hate him. Kazuchi is the boy.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Silence, wench.
Too much info.
Aww.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward.
Oh,
so
I feel
we were
bad for
together
Chiaki.
until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
Then be quiet, boy.
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then who is? And what kind of trap is it? Trial time. Oh.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those big jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% of your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. I will be right back and make tea and take a piss. Be right back. Back and better than ever. Alright, let's get this shit. Ow.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an
Please,
unreasonable
no.
situation.
Please, no.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Thank you for those kind words, Monami. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh.
It suddenly
got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Please do.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
You added that after.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of—
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Wait.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Did you want the motherfucker to just spam arrow?
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Uh-oh. Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
For example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
The mirror. Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Yeah. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out no matter the cost. Wait, fuck. Wait. It's gotta be the motel.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
What the fuck?
If that's not it,
No, she went by herself.
maybe she got abducted by
No.
the killer.
What?
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yes.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Oh. Thanks, Aiko Yoon for the follow. That was surprisingly harder to pronounce. Hope you're having a good day.
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
No, Sonia had the whole thing imaging.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
She didn't, though.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh, shit.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
What is that?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
1v1 me, kid. I'll show you who's boss of this gym. Yeah, it's gotta be this.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something.
Spam threat.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-willed.
Come on.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
Wait, what? I can't.
I can't back down.
Oh, sh.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got him. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room.
Oh, you.
forcibly abducted her.
Fucking hell.
The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Wait, what? Fuck. Oh, that.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted, or the killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I am. No way, I need to find it.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
Wait, what?
The girl is so small and weak looking.
Oh, I'm
And
stupid.
that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got
2, 3,
abducted
4,
or something.
5.
The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I see.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door.
Oh.
So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
That's wrong.
I can't back down.
Fucking hell.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down.
That's bullshit.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside. It's more likely that
the killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
This is so fun. Come on.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer!
No!
Allow me to cut through those words.
That was a fucking...
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
That was so annoying.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her.
I really don't want to see that image, man.
I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
What?
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
God damn it, Soda. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
The White Knight.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
What?
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, Why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Oof.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
That's one less loose end.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
killed Hiyoko.
Jesus Christ, you couldn't dodge? Not a little barrel roll? Something.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
I'll fucking know.
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Oh, he was told to shut up. Wait, Hajime, why'd you fucking ask?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Now please shut up.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Wait a second. Wait. Oh. I feel like that was a fake. That was a fake. That was a fake. Oh.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Go die in a hole.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... Wait a second. Is it the fucking...
I can prove it with this!
Oh...
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
Shut up. What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komadai. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's she really did climb it.
Uh-huh, but that's where you're wrong.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained within that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Such motivational words from Chiaki.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there were some hidden clues in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do that. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Wait. Is it?
Here!
Oh, it's the blood on the side.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Interesting.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music video.
Wait a second. Wait. Wait, was it that place where Chiaki did a little troll face and almost made me gorge my eyes?
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Gaming.
What are you two talking about?
Detroit Become Human. The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the difference is that thing, the place where the killer did something. It's fucking wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Location. So it's a place. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Filming. FILMING. Yeah, filming location. Give me an L. Give me an L. Yeah, I got an L. Fill in. I need. I need an M. Oh wait. Oh. Sipping on my little coffee. My throat. Ow. I'm such a pro at this little. Okay. Give me an A. Yeah. Holy fuck. Wait, okay. Now I'm stupid. I don't even know, man. Oh wait, fuck. There we go. What's in the box?
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Oh? In order to show that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. Wait a second, boys. Okay. Look, there. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Wait. Couldn't they just have taken it with them? With the lights snuffed out? Oh. Oh, fuck. Why the... That did not try... Uh-huh. Question 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer... Oh, no, fuck. Camera. They are not forgiving when it comes to... I think I just have to turn off the overlay. Oh my god. Stop. Alright, I actually gotta fucking focus. This is trippy, bro. Bro, he tripping. That boy got that virus. Okay, oh. Oh. Oh, I can slow. Oh. That gotta be. Did the killer tamper with the hospital? It was at the music venue, it's that one. Yeah. I forgot there was a slow feature. Now I just got myself motion sickness. Oh god, here we go again. Oh. Who thought this was okay? Question 3. They increased the signal. They took him. That's why they use the candle to Baba G. Baba G. Did I?
It's all coming together.
Oh.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
Seriously, why did you think that was a good idea? Oh god, I feel
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Oh yeah, fun fact, chat, when I use VR, I easily get fucking dizzy and whatever. I can't handle that shit.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easy.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was break it.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Blunt force
trauma. As long
trauma.
as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Wait. Be right back. Let me get some water. I got the water.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means it was filmed in, even if it was filmed at another location, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, there was the video film to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue. The only possibility is the conference room where Chiaki did a little trolling. You know what? I want a fucking video where someone voices Chiaki and says, you got trolled, XD. That place inside that building. Oh boy, my favorites. Oh. No. I have a strat. OF. Give me an F. Give me an F. That works. Give me an F. It's an F. Give me an F. Give me an F. Give me an F in chat, boys. Oh, it's... I'm good at spelling. I'm good at spelling. Give me F. Con. Con. Give me an E. I feel like I... I need another E, correct? Uh-huh. Oh. I need another E. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, wait. Oh my. Fuck. I did it. I did it. I did it. GG. This game is too easy. It's too easy.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. Well, oh, it's the yeah, because the bitch is black when...
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Wrong.
That must be it.
Oh, you can't... Rap. That boy got that virus.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident,
You got black.
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Ow. I don't know what the bottle did, but it punched me. How in the fuck? Oh, I just didn't put it on. Now it's... I got what? I am angry. I am angry.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is... the same color as the music venue stage.
Big brain.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be... Oh, candles.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
Is that supposed?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Huh.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
And who was there?
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
Oh yeah, one note, Sonia's another good waifu or whatever. We can't pick everyone in this game, okay? I feel like I've heard buy-side cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was found at the music. Which means the fake must have been the Ibukian conference.
I see!
And it's gotta...
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
And that's Akane's missing one. Oh.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened? That no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki? And at that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Good question.
The reason the killer made a fake video... There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I in fact do. I shall even prove it by pissing on the That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Aww. It was you. It was you.
You're the only one! Mika, you're the killer, aren't you?
Aha.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Lies.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
And who was up there?
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. Aha.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
Jesus Christ. And Mikan is the one who used... Who knew she was... Big evil.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby.
Screw Mikan. All my homies hate Mikan.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Worst waifu. Lol.
It's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Yes.
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
They must be... It's lag, bro. It's lag, bro.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time.
Excuses.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
I don't know, man. Sounds like something a killer might say.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Well, I hated the fact that you did the fan service thing twice. So, I guess karma.
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Oh, got it. It's unintelligible. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Wait. Chat, I need to use my anime gigabrain. Isn't there a trope where the girl that's always getting bullied or whatever has a psycho side or something? But we already had the serial killer thing with Beko, and we done that in the first game. Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with. Hajime? No. No, not the horny.
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh, it's Nagito. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Oh?
Are you serious?
I swear, if it's something I came up with...
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Uh-huh.
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Is there guns at that point? Where's the line drawn?
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Oh.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Did they fucking tie it one end and then untied it, then tied it on the other end?
The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
What? God damn it, Nagito. Stop doing Nagito stuff. Stop it.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? Oh boy. It's about the rope. It's about the rope.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
No.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
One
The
suicide.
scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Because someone
Did we
dilly
fall
that.
for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanging, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
No, you are wrong.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the... Though hanging and the scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was for... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Gotcha.
That must be it.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
No shit. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself?
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
Uh-huh.
That is... well...
No excuses.
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Too bad.
Should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Bullshit.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Not working.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Don't you feel... Nagito would totally say, don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Oh!
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Huh?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
We did. We fucking did.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
Don't you get into hope.
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer.
Lies.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Oh, the Sigma male Hajime.
enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this.
Oh, we're getting to the sad speech.
But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
We're getting to philosophies.
'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Uh-oh.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
I guess dead.
Everyone always treats me like that. Always.
Then why'd you kill?
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. We would have been on your side, but you done the killing. That's bad. Killing bad.
I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Ow. Wait.
Hey, Mikan.
Don't fall for it.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away.
But I don't think murder is.
What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Uh-oh.
Is acting like this your strategy now? Wow, this is annoying.
For once, I'm agreeing with Magito.
Plus, to be honest, we've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Then who?
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof!
She can't even act serious. She just goes.
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
But it was, silly.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Again, I'm gonna say it again. Be real. Gotta be real with you. Be real with you. You cool, but murdering not cool. Thus, you are no longer cool.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
See.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Why is it always gotta be me?
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? To trigger her! She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do this. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Oh boy. What's things up? What's up? Wait.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Wait.
Who could have filmed that video?
I get to.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Oh.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Okay, Mikan's kind of scary. What the fuck?
Types. Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Oh.
So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Uh-huh. Killer's mistake.
The killer!
Wait a second. How'd you get the... the camera angle, camera angle.
Think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown, or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that camera angle, just from that dim candle.
Oh.
There's no way you'd be so please Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Yeah, I knew it.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have
Come on.
filmed.
Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown she was wearing, or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the just from that video, just from that camera angle.
That's a
lie.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Got him.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Oh. Fucking...
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Goddamn. Now I feel bad for fucking triggering her.
You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh?
How many times do we have to teach you this?
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
You mean terrifying?
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Wait a second. You are lying. There were 2.
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
You get a free one. You get a free one.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't.
This is not terrifying. This is not...
Ta-da! There's no mistake that that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
2.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Lying again. Lying, liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Okay, Nagito, I swear to motherfucking God, if you start this talk.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
You know who Mikan needs in her life? God? To forgive them. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the 3rd Panic Talk action, PTA. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Stating from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo mark is the lower portions of the screen. The number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you mash the left button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key to reload. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Match the tempo key by... If you get the timing wrong when you press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess that was pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanation for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point what you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck. Have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
It's not.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
Why is she blushing? Why is she blushing?
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and... Why don't people just vote for her? I don't get it. I gotta do something so I can make her admit. Alright, mental breakdown. Alright.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on
Oh,
me!
fuck. How do we do this? Lock on, attack.
Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already?
No.
I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me?
Oh.
Please, draw on me!
Fucking hell.
Why only me? Please, draw on me!
You nasty.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Theater. Bonus prize.
This is the end.
Gotcha. You zip. Mikan, don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Oh, hi, Nas. I'm doing well. I'm totally doing well. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prices.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize.
Yeah.
Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why?
Because you stupid, Mikan. You dumb.
Why can't you forgive me? Why?
Stupid.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
I'm gonna get my... Oh, enjoy.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Jesus Christ. Should anyone explain, Mikan, how murder is just not okay? Not okay? It's not okay. You maybe wouldn't get hate if you didn't go kill. Simple. Monkeys know this.
Mikan, it's already over.
I summon Exodia.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Finally. How long is this stock one? Okay, from what I... Yeah. Oh, fuck. Cringe. Oh, it's there. Last. Oh. Okay. And done.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
The PSP, you mean?
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body.
How the fuck do you reach that even? Holy god.
When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Lol. I do not like that. I do not like that face. I do not like that face. Oh. No, 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 no. Not touching crazy. Not touching crazy. That's bad crazy. Not good crazy. Bad crazy. Don't touch. Don't touch. Bad touch. Bad touch.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you.
What the fuck is this? Man, what is...
This feeling of despair!
No, 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 bad, no, 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 not again, not again, not fucking again, no, 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 no. I swear, no, no, game, don't do this to me, don't do this to me, don't do this to me.
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time!
I'm about to go fucking crazy if they go despair, hope, despair, hope, despair, hope, despair. I'm already going crazy. Yeah, baby.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I do not like the face Mikan is making.
Let's go! Well now.
Well then, and though it might be obvious, it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki. I think I got that right.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Don't
you.
joke. Don't joke around with me. Mikan, did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same. Did she have a fucking mental breakdown? What the fuck? She's no longer the Mikan Tsumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this. Oh. That's not fair.
What?
Mikan too, you say? I know. Oh, fuck. Because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Did you just say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's... God damn it, Gabe. Stop No, not just heavy. It's something somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now I think about it, he must... What? A high fever, just like Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot
Then,
be.
because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease, losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That was the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Oh. Then, oh. Oh, now I just feel bad, bro.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate No. Nagito, I had fucking enough. Ultimate despair? I don't even think that's diseases be like. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? What wrong? What's wrong?
What I did.
What I
was
did?
For the sake of my beloved.
What?
Huh?
Oh no, she's a tsundere.
Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. Oh.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who
What the fuck?
never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me.
What the f-
I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
What the fuck? I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all of. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey.
I don't understand. What you're saying? You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you are also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. Oh damn. You know, I'm kinda starting to... I'm starting to feel for Nagito after a while.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. But, I don't like this one fucking bit. It's this feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how amazing.
it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love. No. We do not add a third element to this fucking thing. No. I had enough of your shit. Magneto, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
Seems like I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease, because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease. But if this means she remembered something and it ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to... Mikan had amnesia. Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So if it's everybody's fault, then I turn out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was strongly influenced by my beloved who the fuck is... And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. This is the key difference between all of you and my Did she murder the beloved or whatever?
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying that this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like all this, all because you remember? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organizations that you were worrying about. What? Huh? Hold on.
Are you serious?
You know? Not no. Not no, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, about that horrifying organization known as World Ender. Is it also... Oh! Is it also the organization known as the Future Foundation? What? Future? That's right, the symbol on that ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey.
Just what is the Future Foundations? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. Simply put, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know? As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi? Yeah? I knew it. Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, are they? Monomi and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely on my own. What the?
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Aw, hell nah! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when the countdown ends. What the fuck? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't know anything about any... What the fuck?
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe you. Oh god. There's no way I can believe you. You were like this all along? Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. The past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her... I got a theory. So our class, have a time skip thing that happened in the same thing as the game, but we got sent to a different island. Not different, just somewhere else completely. And we're in that situation, but... So, I feel like I know. So, before Mind Wipe, Mikan did Mikan work with fucking Junko? For this... Did she fucking work with Junko? I swear to fuck if that's the case. And so that's why she's going ape shit from remembering. And before then, she was fine. Oh, this is making sense. This is making sense. I see. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
Sorry, that doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives.
Hey.
So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it.
If it wasn't true, why wouldn't we be suffering this much? Well, why don't you take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed!
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Tsimiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
I have a sneaking suspicious that beloved was Junko.
I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Ah, shit. Here we go again. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, ouchies. What the f... What? Oh, and she's in fucking space? Okay. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miura and Hyoko's Saionji was Mikan Tsimiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of...
isn't that right?
Let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope. I got a bullet through this fucking chamber. I'm gonna pull it on you, Nagito, if you don't shut up with this.
Wait.
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we could just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi is right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs comes after funs. Ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there. An old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey.
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. You know that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Oh. Hey, wait a second, chat. And back. Awesome, we're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just
three
as
of
I
our friends
thought.
just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. A supreme overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. Silence. I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Miss Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get it at all. Akane.
All right!
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body. It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him. That's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. Uh-oh. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach. Alright, let's haul ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept running, kept right on running towards the beach on the second island. First island. Oh boy. Where in the world is Nekomaru? Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen.
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him, but...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Let's go!
Could it be?
That voice. With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice. Let's go! We got him back, boys! And then we saw something truly unbelievable. Wow. Look at shit. That face.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
Uh-oh, what happened to him?
Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while.
Oh.
That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
What? Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, noticed?
What happened?
Oh, you mean this body?
What?
This is nothing!
What do you mean?
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Okay, game. This is where the line is crossed. You do not do all that shit, and now we have one of the people back as a robot. What the fuck, man? Alright, cool, we got Nekomaru back. Motherfucker's a robot now. Uh-oh. 9 days left. Chapter 3. Jumping. Alright. Oh, fuck. What?
Danganronpa.
You obtained a present. Nurse's apron. I would like to save. And we're done with the game. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, everyone. I am glad to be back in playing this game. Fucking hell. Who knew I missed this game, playing this game that much? Anyways, thanks for anyone tuning in, and I'll make sure to post this in the VODs, channel. Oh, then of course, I have a Discord channel that you can all join, just to hang out or whatever. Oh well, I am getting tired and I'm gonna go to sleep soon, so have a good day everyone. Bye-bye.